Mrs. Higashi, what's all this?
Well, I was hoping to make a moving rocket project today, but I don't really know how to start. Help me, Mr. Higashi. You're my only hope.
Well, young Padawan, let me show you the way.
This is what you're gonna need. We've got crayons, pencils, we've got cardstock, or you could use cardboard, straws, tape, scissors, aluminum foil, and string.
Let's get started. We need to first make a circle, which is going to be our moon.
Yes.
So I'm going to take just a glass, and I'm going to set it in one of the corners of my paper, and I'm going to trace it. There, and then you can do it.
Thank you.
And I'll draw some details in my moon too.
Okay.
After we make our moon, we want to make a rocket ship, very similar to what we did last lesson. So I'm just going to draw the basic rocket ship with rectangles and triangles. Nothing too difficult. And it doesn't need to be centered because I'm going to cut this out later on. Triangle. And then some wings. Oops, this one's a little bit longer. That's all right. Don't forget my rocket. And a few small details. Maybe a window.
Do we want to put some
Fire? Yeah. Perfect. Now that we have it drawn out, we're going to use some crayons to add color. But if you don't have crayons, you can always use markers or even paint if you want to. We got the 64 pack today.
the big box?
The big box. I'm going to use red to start off with. Oh, violet red. I want red. So on mine, I didn't color everything because I know I'm gonna use a little bit of foil and I'm gonna wrap the tip of my rocket ship in foil. But you could also wrap the wings or anything you wanted to. Or you could even do the whole thing in foil. Once you have everything colored, we need to cut it out. But one thing you need to do first, before you start cutting everything out, is we're gonna need 2 squares that are gonna be called pull tabs. So, in one of the corners of your paper, just cut out a rectangle and cut up into 2 pieces that are big enough to pinch and pull on.
How's that?
Perfect. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and save these to the side and then cut out our moon and rocket ship.
All right.
Voila! Once you have it cut out, I'm going to take some foil, like this, and I'm going to make anything that I want to be silver or metal to be wrapped in that. So I'm just going to tear off a piece for me, Mrs. Higashi. There you go, Mrs. Higashi. And I want the tip of mine to be foil, so I'm just going to simply lay it on top and fold it around.
I just want a little
Cutting.
that.
And then I'm just going to pinch it. Back is a little flat. Just like that.
Oh, very nice. And every way, use the bottom of the wings.
Okay. And if you want to, for extra security, you can take your tape. You can just put a piece of tape over it. Like so.
Extra security. All right.
Now, we are going to take a straw. Just a normal straw. This is actually a paper straw, but a plastic straw probably works better. But we like ones that recycle. I'm going to turn my ship over. And I only need a little bit of straw, so I'm going to cut this in half. Share it with Mrs. Higashi. And I'm going to cut this part in half also.
Right down the middle.
These are going to be our rocket boosters. This is what's going to let our rocket fly. And I'm going to pick a spot on the back of my rocket, and I'm going to tape them down so they're far apart.
So one on either side.
One on each side. Oops, my thing rolled away. Watch this. Sort of down by the wings.
Okay.
And I just want to put some tape on it. A couple pieces of tape will make it nice and secure. If you have masking tape, you could use masking tape. But you probably don't want to use duct tape. Well, I guess you could use some colored duct tape. I'm gonna put a couple pieces. So you can't see them on the front, but on the back there's 2
Rocket boosters.
rocket boosters. Yeah, I'm gonna say straws.
Okay. I'm just using the technical term.
Not a problem.
Alright.
Cool. Let's go ahead and get some string now. Will you grab the big thing of string?
Yes.
And we want to get a piece of string that is about as long as both of your arms, but it could be longer. You just don't want your string to be too short, and this is going to be the pathway your rocket flies. So I'm going to take a long piece, this, cut it. So, a really long piece. I can't hold it up, but when you see it all done, you'll get what I mean. And what we want to do is we want to find the two ends of the string and hold them, and then find the middle. And we're going to tape the middle on the back of our moon like this. And this is going to be where our destination is. This is where a rocket ship is going to fly to. I got 3 pieces of tape on there so it doesn't fall off.
Okay.
Once it's on there, you want to, well, I'll do it backwards, I guess. You want to take the end of your strings,
All the way up.
and you have to put,
This over.
yeah, you have to put each hole through the straws, or each part through the straws. You might need your parents' help. Just push it through.
Ha, I got it. Get this one.
So you're faster than me in this part, Mrs. Higashi.
Yes.
Mine's not going through.
Would you like help?
No, I can get it, I think. I think it's one.
Yeah.
No. It's almost there. There we go. And on the other side too. There we go. Remember, you needed your moon upside down to do that. And you want to pull them through just a little bit. And that's where these tabs come. Now we're going to tape these at the end of the strings. Just like that. If you put it together correctly, it should look like this. The moon on one side, and the rocket on the other side, with the pull tabs at the bottom. And see how it goes through the straws? All right, let's blast these off. Mrs. Higashi, are you ready to blast your rocket off?
Yes. How do we start?
Let me show you the way. One person is going to hold the moon and pinch it so the string is on their thumb, and the other person is going to pull the two tabs apart, and the rocket will launch up to the moon.
This is the way?
This is the way.
3, 2, 1, blast off!
That's so cool. And when you're done, just push it back down the string. And you can blast off again.
Love it.
Thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed our project.
And make sure to stay tuned for our next project. But for now, we have to blast off.